At the end of 3 days, after they made a covenant with them, they heard that they lived nearby in their vicinity. Then the Israelites set out and came to their cities on the third day. Their cities were both Gibeon, Sephiria, Beroth, and Kirithjearim. But the Israelites did not attack them, because the chieftains of the assembly had sworn an oath to them by Jehovah, the God of Israel. So all the assembly began to murmur against the chieftains. At this, all the chieftains said to the entire assembly, Since we swore an oath to them by Jehovah, the God of Israel, we are not allowed to hurt them. This is what we will do. We will let them live so that there is no indignation against us because of the oath that we swore to them. And the chieftains added, Let them live, but let them become gatherers of wood and drawers of water for all the assembly. This is what the chieftains promised them. Joshua now called them and said to them, Why did you trick us by saying, We are from a far place, very far place away from you, when you really live right among us? From now on, you are cursed, and you will always occupy a slave's position as gatherers of wood and drawers of water for the house of my God. They answered Joshua, It was because your servants were plainly told that Jehovah your God had commanded Moses, his servant, to give you all the land and to annihilate all its inhabitants from before you. So we were afraid for our lives because of you, and that is why we did this. Now we are at your mercy. Do to us whatever you think is good and right. And that is what we did with them. He saved them from the hands of the Israelites, and they did not kill them. But that day Joshua made them gatherers of wood and jars of water for the assembly and for Jehovah's altar at the place that he should choose. And they remain so to this day.
If you want to turn to page of 130 of your benefit for Theocrat Ministry School Education. Well, thank you, Brother Coronado, for the fine reading. And we appreciate the point you developed there was Council Point 14, which was naturalness. And it brings there on the second paragraph on page 128 that naturalness should not be confused with carelessness. Poor grammar and wrong pronunciation and muffled speech are not appropriate. But I would appreciate if you go to page 130 on under the when reading publicly, the second paragraph toward the end of it. It says, if